Episode 15?
Yeah.
All right. And we are live in 3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all?
What up, y'all?
The Brooks and Banks Show.
The show where everything matters.
Nothing matters.
That's right, baby.
Episode 15. That's right. Hey, as always, share this if you can. Like it. Subscribe. Banks, do you have a Patreon that you've started yet, or you're working on it?
I'll have it set up very soon.
That's exciting stuff,
yeah.
man. So
we're gonna do some guided meditations and some things to help you manifest.
Yeah, and like exclusive videos and stuff that dive deeper into like, some of the stuff that
absolutely
that you all about, baby.
That's right, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So episode 15. So I wanted to talk about on this episode a subject that everyone hears a lot about, and I've been seeing it a lot on social media lately, like this kind of same subject reoccurring over and over, and I kind of wanted to get your take on it. But the whole concept of letting go, but not just letting go of stuff and things, whether it be material or in your head or what have you, but the concept of letting go, but still being able to get what you want. Right. So there's always this battle like, oh, well, if I'm really passive, people are going to walk all over me and I'm not going to get what I want in like any situation, whether it be like a job or an exchange or what have you. And then we always hear stories about people that are like, oh, once I let go and stopped caring, that's when all these great things started happening for me. And I always think it's funny because a lot of times it's like this dualistic thing of like, I didn't care anymore. Like I cared, but like I didn't. Like I didn't care so much about winning or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And it's because, in my opinion, and especially since I've been coming more and more into this kind of stuff, it's you just switch the modes of what's important for you and why. And like, it's almost like you change yourself. They change themselves.
Yeah. I mean, and like, you know, on a, it's really just an energetic exchange of positive and negative, the letting go and allowing it to come back and that kind of stuff.
So let me ask you this, and let's, if someone comes to you and they say, how do I let go of what I want but still get what I want?
Well, okay, so I think it's important to understand why letting go is a key component of manifesting and getting what you want. So, and on a basic level, it's this, that the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. So the process of letting go isn't like, I'm going to let go and not make any steps in my life to make this thing happen. It's letting go of it and stepping out of the want and into, I actually already have this. Now, what's key about this is you don't actually have to lie to yourself about, I already have this, even though you think you don't have it. Because the truth is, anything that you could possibly want, you actually do already have or have access to, just a different version of it.
Yeah. Everyone's version in their head is always, because of the world that we live in, it's usually like, well, I want happiness. And that vision of happiness to them is usually like nice things and like partying and like having fun and like not worrying about stuff in so many words without really them saying that. Because if you said it out loud like that, you'd feel ridiculous.
Yeah.
That.
Well, you know, anybody that has done some introspective work or done mushrooms or LSD has kind of come to this conclusion at some point that we kind of get programmed by society to like go to school, get a job, make money to like acquire things that we already have. Like for instance, having like a house similar to like maybe what your parents grew up in, or even a nicer house than what the house that you grew up in. But like, it's just different versions of the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, and really, Mother Earth, a canopy under a tree is a house. Right. If we get really, really basic.
And if you're the kind of person that's like, oh no, I could never, that's not for me. That's okay.
That's okay, but understand that there's an energetic exchange that happens, and so a lot of people worry that if they let go, that like the universe won't know what they want or think they don't want it anymore. But understand that it's an energetic exchange, so that when you actually step into realizing that you already have it, maybe even a different version of it, but you actually already have it, the universe gives you more of what you are. It'll keep on giving you more things to be happy about, to be in love about, different versions of things to feel abundant about. But you have to find that abundance right here. Everything that you need is right here and right now. Even if you look like in a garden, like, Pop's growing a garden in the backyard.
Right.
If you learned enough about botany and about, Mother Earth, you would find that everything you need to grow a successful garden exists in the garden.
Yep.
Like there's natural pesticides. There's ways of making them grow bigger and things like this. Now, of course, you can step outside and spend some money and maybe buy some pesticides and buy something to help your plants grow better. But it's usually not as productive in the end.
Yeah. I'm at a point in my life where people that I know, experiences that I'm going through, I'm really seeing firsthand how money does not buy happiness and money does not buy love.
Nope.
It can make things a lot more comfortable, and they can make things less stressful if you're living by the code and the laws of which currency is the currency, where money and your job and all that stuff is the currency. And it sounds really silly to a lot of people because they're just like, well, yeah, that's it. It is what it is. That's how it is. There is no other way. I am trying to preach more a little bit to people that although it may be important to many of us living in this realm that we're living in, and that you need it for many situations, it doesn't buy happiness and it doesn't buy love. No. And those things need to be sought out by other means, by another.
In my opinion, the only place, the most important place to find that is from within.
Yeah.
The happiness and the love has to come from within. Because if you're going to seek it from something outside of you, these are things that you cannot control.
I know people that make a lot more money than I do, and they know the struggles that I'm going through, and I go through struggles, financially and not financially. And it's almost like when we talk to each other about things that are going on, they're not on a higher plane than I am, as far as they're not on a higher pedestal than I am.
That's great.
And making a lot more money than I am.
Yeah.
In fact, they come to me for help and advice on things a lot of times.
Yeah.
And it's just, and also what doesn't equate to your worth in the monetary world either necessarily.
Yeah.
So going back to letting go of stuff, I think that people really struggle with this just because of the logical world that we live in, where we equate happiness and success with financial, with financial success.
I mean, and on a very simple level, green pieces of paper do not make us feel anything.
Yeah.
Right.
As I'm saying this, I'm thinking to myself, it's almost like I think it's actually more split because it's like there's a half the population that is financially okay or feels financially okay, but everything else is fucked up. And then there's another half where they just feel like everything would be better for them and fixed if they were financially.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's half and half, but what's interesting about this,
but I feel like I'm lumping it into two groups.
Let's say that there's those two groups.
Yeah,
they are spread equally throughout all economic classes.
Right.
So think about that. There's people that are doing the rat race and are billionaires. There's people who are zenned out who are billionaires.
Right.
There's people who are
doing the rat race who are dirt poor. There's people who are Zen masters.
Exactly, which kind of proves again that has nothing to do with the money. Now, and again, the whole thing about manifesting money is it's futile. It's not going to get you very far.
I've done it. I've tried it.
I mean, it can work for certain people, and when you get good at manifesting, it can work. But you got to recognize that the money is not what you want.
It almost feels like black magic to me. It almost feels gross.
Yes,
and I've given
up. Because the
truth
truth is, if you have nothing to do with the money, if you don't have something that's an actual passion to do with the money, you ain't gonna keep that money, and you ain't gonna keep on getting more money. So that's how the universe works, right? The more whatever feeds your passion, whatever you focus on, you're going to keep on getting resources for that. Because whatever your passion is what the universe wants you to do.
Yeah.
Because it's all you.
Yeah. and it's dude.
So you got to manifest you have to manifest the experiences.
Dude, even the concept of letting go, my day job, it's like if I take it seriously, I'm miserable. I perform terrible. I take things way too seriously. I try to fix problems that aren't mine. I focus on like negative things. As soon as I find passions or creativity outside of work, then I'm like, oh my God, how could people live just working a job and like figuring out their life based on that? Like, it's not even about the money right now. I'm just so happy doing my thing and my passion, even if it takes a long time for it to take off financially. Then all of a sudden I'm performing better at work and doing better, and things aren't a big deal. And I'm not looking for problems that aren't mine.
Yeah.
And, you know.
But recognize that, like, you know, when we talk about the wave of life of like, when I'm doing these things that make me happy, I think, how can I not always be happy? And then when you're like, I'm doing a lot of self-contemplation. Things aren't so good. Recognize that, like, again, it's an energetic game. You know, it feels like a game. It is a game. It's an exchange. And the dips are where you gain the information to help you propel you for the highs.
And the reason I was saying that is because I let go of the work part. And it's not like I let go like fuck work. I found and I tapped into more my other passions and those things that sometimes I even forget that they're things that I need and that I like and that make me so sparked. And even if it's just for no other reason than doing that alone.
So exactly.
I've been skating lately and and doing kung fu and creativity stuff and like working on music and stuff for no other reason than just to do it for the action of doing it, because of the results I get in my other areas of life. Instead of trying to pursue those things into something successful.
Let's close with this. Okay. Being the magician of your reality. Okay. Which is realizing that everything you need is right here and right now. So even talking about like your job, we talked about this before. Everything you need to be successful there and to have fun there actually exists. You just have to arrange the pieces to make it that way. Okay? Everything you need exists right here, right now to get you to that next level. For everybody. Like, so if you want to be the magician of your reality, recognize that everything you need is right here, right now. It's all here. Just a different version of what you think you want. But it's all here right now. Start with that simple version. If you want to make music and you don't have a computer and you can't make beats, sing, tap. There's always a way. So start there. Start, and then, you know, just keep on moving up. There's no rush to becoming the truest version of you. Let go.
That's right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this. And by the way, go and check out our website, honestexpression.org. We got some new merch on there.
That's right, man. We got t-shirts. We got sweatshirts, y'all.
And we're doing a giveaway. All you have to do is repost any of our posts or put out any of your posts and tag us at the Brooks and Banks Show. And you get entered into a contest to get any free item from our website, whether it be Blade and Create, Honest Expression, OptiMystic Banks, Kung Fu line. So we'll be doing that at the end of June, the giveaway, and we'll be announcing that. But other than that, stay smart, stay good, be good, stay yourselves, and let go a little bit. Relinquish a little bit of that power and trust in the universe a little bit more.
Brooks and Banks Show, the show where everything matters and
nothing matters.
That's right, baby. Be good, y'all. We love you.
Peace. Peace. Thank you.